Being a good parent means providing for your child and having a stable home and making sure they're clothed and in a happy environment and they're taken care of.
Parents' responsibilities to children are providing them with everything that they need for life, so all their necessities and everything that they deserve, so their rights to feel safe, warm, have a place to live, food to eat.
Being a good parent for me is once you have your kid, you put their needs in front of your own. Like, it's not your life anymore, it's theirs, and you do all your living for them so that they can have a great life.
The Department of Child Safety, if they think that your child is not at risk but they'd like to work to you, they can refer you to parenting programs like Young Parents Program, they can refer you to YAC, they can refer you to BYS, they can offer courses, they can help with housing to make sure that your child stays in your care and is not taken away from you unnecessarily.
Sometimes child safety can decide that the best option for the child is to help within your parenting.
Child safety can help, I guess, in some ways. Like, if they think there's a problem, they're gonna say something and you may not think it's the best thing at the time, or you may have different views, but in the end it really is for the interest of the child.
Child safety doesn't have a right to take their child if the child is not in danger, is having their needs met, and is being well looked after.
If your child gets taken by child safety, you can get help from lawyers by contacting like YPP or BYS or YAC and like ATSLs and places like that, and they can help you and let you know the process to getting your child back.
Parents can prevent child safety from taking their children by applying to the courts. If it's something that child safety feel needs to be done immediately, then you can't really prevent it, but you can work on trying to get them back as soon as possible.
Don't work yourself up straight away and try and keep calm, even though it's really hard when they're up in your face and telling you all this stuff and you don't agree with it, but like, it's just what they know. They don't know your side of the story yet.
You can either go to the court, you can get an appeal, you can ring YAC and say, I think my child's been taken unnecessarily. You can ring the department, you can say, look, I don't agree with what you're saying, I want my child back.
Because the more you fight, at the end of the day, you end up getting your child.
I think a message that young people need to know about the child protection system is that you can't let them think that because they're bigger than you that you can't do anything. So you need to understand that just because they're there and they have all this power, they're not able to use their power in a bad way.
As a parent, you have the right to seek legal advice for yourself and for your child. You have the right to ask questions and have them answered in a way that you understand.
You do have the option to say something and stand up for yourself and your beliefs and your children, and also you have the right to help somebody to guide you, like a lawyer or support worker or anything like that, but you always have the right to be heard.
I have learned from this workshop that throughout the whole process you're able to have a lawyer and have a right to all your information. You're also allowed to use other services to help you, like Young Parents Program and different services like that to support you throughout the whole process. And you're not alone, and child safety has to give you your information about your whole case and about your child's case, about when it's going to court and all that sort of stuff.
Getting a lawyer is really important, particularly if you're a young person, because we're stereotyped enough and people do not listen to you when you have something to say. Just because you're young doesn't mean you're an idiot.
I would recommend everyone to try and get a lawyer because you just get torn apart otherwise and things don't happen.
You can get a lawyer by contacting Legal Aid or Women's Services or YAC or ATSLs or places like that.
There are a lot of support services other than lawyers that can help you. BYS or YPP or YAC.
Women's Legal Service, young parents program. You can ring, if no one is willing to listen to you, you can ring the local, find out your local member, speak to them. You can, there's lots of things online.
There are rules in the child protection legislation which relate to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children and families. Child safety must involve an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander agency or recognised entity in decision making to ensure appropriate decisions are made. There are also laws that protect the culture and stability of Indigenous children, mainly nurturing and protecting their cultural identity. This is often achieved through the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Child Placement Principle, which ensures children are placed within their family, community and cultural background. There are Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander family support services, and you should consider asking for a referral.
To get your children back in your care, you basically have to cooperate with child safety. Do everything they want you to do, even though you, as a parent, don't think you should have to do that.
Don't just sit there. Stand up. Fight for the rights for your child. Be the voice for your child. Do not let anyone tell you what is right or wrong. You know your gut instinct, follow it. If no one will listen, keep going. Go higher and higher and higher until someone listens. Do not let them walk all over you.
Stay calm and stand up for yourself. Don't let them try and push you around, and make sure you have your say and your voice.
Trusting your gut instinct with your child. If you know there's something not right, you generally are right.
I'd first of all get support through YPP, so I had somebody like a youth worker supporting me, and then I'd also get a lawyer because I think you need legal assistance when dealing with the department.
To get your children back into care, there's a couple of ways. You can either go straight to court, get lawyers, support workers or anything to help you with going to court, or you can work with child safety.
Know that you're not alone and that a lot of other people are there. So if you ever do need help with dealing with child safety, there are a lot of different supports.
Stick up for yourself. You still need to stick up for yourself and believe in yourself, and believe that if you are doing the right thing for your child, you need to state that and prove it to them so that they're not judging you when you're not doing anything wrong.
Best advice is to stand up for yourself, but not just you. You have to stand up for your babies. Yep. The end. Cut.